Oh my God. Hey, what's up, Mac? Mac, how you doing? How you doing? I appreciate you stopping by, my man. Saying hi. Hey, Tasha. Good afternoon. Hope everybody's doing well. Who else did I miss? Hey, what's up, Victor? Good luck from Spain. Thank you. Muchas gracias. Saludos. Bienvenidos. Yeah, it's been a while since I fished this spot, and it's normally just so much hydrilla here, and I don't know if it died off or someone cleaned the spot out, but there's like no hydrilla here now. This place like literally turned over, completely different from excuse me, from what I'm used to seeing, but it's still super super clear. The visibility in the water is still like 4 feet. I just saw something jump over there. It's a nice sized fish jump in the back. But yeah, like I said, it's been a while since I fished this spot, and looks completely different from what I'm used to seeing. I'm here in Texas in the United States. In North Texas, to be specific. But there's a nice sized little bass. He looked at it. But yeah, I was glad to see fish in here. I was like, I don't know if they maybe sprayed like a chemical or something to get rid of that the grass, and it could have killed the fish or something, because it's just weird seeing no grass in this place. But I am seeing a couple small fish. Yes, I'm here in the United States. We got a lot of, well, not cold weather. We got a cold front. Temperature dropped like 20 degrees, and it was very, very windy. Excuse me. It was very windy, but it's just interesting to see the conditions of the water and how they've changed. It I was in East Texas. I was in Athens, Texas, and I took a lunch break and went to this one spot that I had fished, and the water looked like chocolate milk just because of all the wind. Yes, it's like super calm right now. I passed by a couple spots as I was coming in here, and this one spot I was like, man, it's like a perfect day for kayak, and it's so calm out. 2 days ago it was like impossible to fish. I'm not sure how the weather was in uh, the area you stay in, Ty, but it was super, super windy. I think we had like wind gusts up to like almost 20, 30 miles per hour. And oh wow, in East Texas. But I'll be working here in local this week, so I won't be going out there this weekend. Yeah, this water is super clear. Oh, Fort Worth, nice. Yeah, I know there's some good spots in Fort Worth. I've never really had the opportunity to go out there and fish, or never took the chance to really, but yeah, I know Fort Worth has some good spots, especially like along the Trinity River. If I'm not mistaken, I'm seeing it like all over the news where they had like alligators and stuff out there at one of those spots in Fort Worth. But yeah, excuse me. The visibility at this spot is insane. You can kind of see the bottom right there. You can see my lure go all the way to the bottom, and that's easily 2.5, 3 feet. It's pretty much the same all the way across this place. But yeah, it's changed so much. I'm not sure where the fish would be located right now, because I know that they're so used to having vegetation, this like ambushing in that hydrilla. It's like they probably just not sitting out in the open. Probably just staged around the remaining amount of cover that's out there and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a nice day to be fishing. Hey, what's up, Carmen Rosa? Marlene Durante. What's up, Marlene? I appreciate you guys stopping by. Sorry if I missed anybody else. Yes, it is a beautiful place, man. It's so relaxing. It's here in the city too. Like, I'm not very far from downtown Dallas, and so it's a nice place to have in the city. This is it's kind of hard to cast here with these trees right here. It's hard to throw out. But yeah, it's a nice place. This is a good place to actually get some underwater footage. I might have to launch my kayak here pretty soon. At least try to. I might not catch anything. I might scare everything off in the kayak, but yeah, it's a nice place to get like underwater footage. It's so clear. Maybe not so much on live, but I think just like a video would be really nice. Haven't caught anything yet. I've been here for little over 10 minutes. Let's see, 11 minutes. So hopefully I can catch something. I'm throwing a chatterbait, which is like basically just a spinnerbait, and in the summertime it was impossible to even use that thing because oh wow, oh that's a small fish. I had a small fish come and nibble on my bait. I can see it swimming backwards. A little small fish. But yeah, it's a nice spot, man. I really enjoy it. I just heard a big fish just jump. But yeah, the weather's changing here in Texas, which is nice. I won't miss the heat that much. But I don't know. I know I'll miss it when it's like 20 something degrees outside, 25 at night. Cerque, okay. Cerque si, pues, oh, no. Sé hablar más que hablo en español y yo siento como que la manera de que me está escribiendo no es como español típico de que yo estoy acostumbrado a hablar. Sé que de Pixe que lo glorillo. Estoy tratando de entender lo que dice ahí, pero no, la verdad no lo entiendo mucho. Perdóname, pero siento que sí dice algo de pescar. Pero en realidad no sé leer muy bien en español, ni escribir, pero sí sé hablar un poquito. Pero sí estoy aquí en la ciudad, aquí en Texas, en la ciudad de Dallas. Y nomás estoy pescando más que nada para solo diversión. A ver si saco algo y venía a ver cómo estaba el agua aquí, porque las últimas veces que he pescado aquí había mucho zacate adentro del agua, mucho zacate, y casi no se podía pescar, pero parece que ya se murió todo ese zacate que estaba ahí. Ahorita está un poco más fácil para pescar, pero digo, ya tiene mucho tiempo que no ha llegado aquí. Hey, what's up, Ron Lives? Hope you're having a good morning today. Thank you for stopping by. Ando aquí en la pesca city. But yeah, the conditions and this spot has changed a lot, honestly, and honestly don't really know what to expect as far as catching anything. This is what I'm using. Thank you, Ron. Hope you're having a great day and continue to have a great day. I'm gonna switch this thing up. This one's kind of old and it's not swimming correctly. I got another one. Well, this is not the right bag. Hopefully, yeah. These are old vintage lures. You can tell by the package. It's like this thing is probably 20 years old. But I used to catch fish on these with my friend a long time ago. And that was my reason to grab buying these again. Is I really enjoyed the nostalgia, and they were a productive lure for me as well. So I decided to grab some. I actually got I'm not sure how many were in the. I got like 2 or 3 packs, and this was one of the colors that I got. Is colors that I don't think I've ever seen or fished, but it could potentially maybe do a little bit better than that white color that I had. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a great day, staying out of trouble, staying warm, eating good, preparing for this cold weather that could hit us at any time. A friend out of Troy's Adventure America channel, I think it was Deb, said, yeah, did y'all see that? It was a carp. It was a big carp too. Said that I think there was a tornado somewhere. Yeah, I hope everybody's staying safe in this crazy weather that we are having in some places. Fish Boy 67. What's up, Rude Mitts? Martinez. I'm fishing for bass. As usual. I'm always fishing for bass, but it's that time of year where I might start fishing for crappie soon. I might have to get out in a kayak to do it, but yeah, I'm just fishing for, God, I'm all in this limb. Fishing for bass, just catch and release, and yeah, basically whatever bites. But I think the the chances of me catching anything is probably gonna be a bass. I think there's maybe a few gar in here, but I always miss those for some reason. They just have really small mouths. Kind of hard to hook. I was in East Texas working. When was it? Last week. Well, it was this week. I'm kind of confused. This week, and saw 2 coral snakes. Saw 2 coral snakes this weekend, and also like a week ago, I was fishing out of my kayak. I saw a copperhead, 2 copperheads. One, I was in my car, and the second time I was loading my kayak, and he just like walked right in front of me. It's kind of sketchy. But I don't think I'll have that problem out here that much. But yeah, it's crazy how many snakes are in East Texas, and just the amount of it's only like I was like an hour, almost 2 hours away from where I'm at now in the city, and there's just so much more wildlife, snakes, deer, spiders, like the vegetation, the stuff that grows is so different. But here in Dallas, it's kind of like borderlining where they say there's like 80% of Americans stay on the east side of the United States, and 20% stay on the west side, western half of the United States. And it's literally Dallas is like the borderline. And what is it? Further you get in East Texas, you start to see a lot more wildlife. But yeah, that's the grass that's been growing here like a lot. It's like hydrilla. It's so much in here in the summertime. I'm using a chatterbait and a bass assassin. It's basically like a fluke. Appreciate you stopping by, Justice B. No, I haven't caught anything yet. I've been here for 20 minutes, 21 minutes, and I haven't fished this spot in like a couple of months at least. And that hydrilla that I was just showing you in the water, it was so much in the water that it was impossible, almost impossible to fish with something like a chatterbait, because you just couldn't get it out without just getting a ton of it on your lure. But yeah, I think all the hydrilla has died, especially when we got a cold snap like two or 3 days ago, like almost 30-40 miles per hour winds, and the temperature dropped dramatically. So yeah, it's just been a change in the weather, and I'm not sure what the fish, how they're staging, or how this weather has affected them and their feeding habit, their feeding routine and their positioning in the lake, or I guess any of the ponds and stuff around here. This is basically just a pond, but a nice peaceful spot, man. What's up, Arlene? Thank you. I appreciate you dropping the link. I'm trying to figure out how to say that. What is that? Baitcasting? Baitcasting? Yeah, I'm not sure how to say that, but I appreciate you stopping by. Baitcasting. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. Muchos, thank you. Yeah, I think today would have been a perfect day for the kayak, but I didn't feel like loading it up. I have had it in my car for like 2 weeks in a row, and I finally took it out to go to East Texas this time because I had to pick up a coworker to ride with me. God, that carp just keeps jumping. It's a huge carp. Took it out, and I haven't put it back in, but today would be a perfect day to be out in the kayak. Hopefully the weather is still the same tomorrow, and I'll try to maybe fish in the morning. And take advantage of this no wind situation, because, man, I don't think I've seen a day like this since I've had my kayak. As far as not having any wind. I think Troy, all the way in Corpus Christi, was saying the same thing. It's been windy, but he got rained out today. Kind of want to make it around this spot before it gets too dark. The sun is dropping on me pretty fast. I'm not even sure what time the sun sets anymore. It's like days are getting shorter and shorter. But it was getting dark on me like around 7:30. But now seems like it's like 6:30. It's barely 6:03 here in Texas. And I hate walking just past areas like this and not actually casting out. But yeah, the amount of hydrilla that has died in this spot is insane. It's like impossible to fish it with one of the lures that I'm fishing right now. Nice. Editing a video. That's cool. I need to make some full content videos myself soon. But I think I'm trying to just take advantage of these live stream hours to I guess help me kind of get monetized. Well, at least partially monetized, because I got a long way to go before I'm fully monetized. It's one thing about these lures; it seems like they twist a lot. Unfortunately, I think if I I was thinking about putting a swivel on. I think it would swim better and it wouldn't twist near as much. I'm gonna do that soon. Try that. I think it would swim in the water a lot better. I remember you asked saying that you wanted to see me do some skateboard tricks, Todd, and I recently got a skateboard, so I'm very, very rusty. I haven't skated in like 2 years or so, but hopefully here soon I will be able to throw a little skateboarding in my content. I used to come and push around this spot every once in a while. I think I used to skate here more than I would fish, just because it's just like a nice place to just kind of cruise around this little paved path. See, but yeah, I'm not sure how this weather change has affected the fishing here. Definitely was a pretty good cold front a couple of days ago. With the water being so clear, I do a lot of bait watching as well. I just kind of watch my line, watch for any disturbances really that are close to my line, and try to watch my bait as much as possible. Because these fish, that will just gradually pick it up sometimes, and your bait or your line will just start swimming, or you'll visually see the bite before you actually feel it. The carp seem to be a lot more active than anything right now. Hearing a lot of carp jumping. Oh yeah, I'll try to get some skating in, Charlie. That's for sure. And especially when it gets too cold out to fish, I think skating is gonna keep me sane, and also just dealing with all the cold weather and not being able to fish or whatever. And I don't know. It's just, I think skating keep me I guess a little bit more healthy this winter if I actually get out and do it. Try to avoid putting on a few extra pounds. Especially around Thanksgiving and the holidays, when you just kind of sit around and don't do much. Or at least I don't. I know last year I just literally was just like camping out in my place, relaxing, enjoying my time off. All right, so I think this is a cast or a catch a bash. Let's see. I guess not. It's good to It's good to think like that, I guess. Stay positive and optimistic, believing in yourself. It's crazy how much grass has died here. This specific lure, I wouldn't have been able to fish it 2 months ago at all. But when all that grass was here, I feel like I said, I feel like the fish were just all throughout the place. There was like no specific area that they were like staged in. I had cover all throughout the place, so it was just like you could just fish anywhere and potentially catch a fish anywhere. But now it's a little different. I've never caught anything off this lure that I'm actually, one of these lures that I'm tossing out, because I haven't been able to fish it. And I don't know, this is not a lure that I've had success here with. But I guess it's kind of cool to throw it because something I know that they never really seen because of the grass factor. Anybody that was fishing one of these is definitely catching a lot more grass than they were fish, hands down. Yes, it is. It is a beautiful spot. It's so nice and relaxing. Arlene. And especially for its location, I'm like I said, I'm like 20 minutes from downtown Dallas, pretty much. And yeah, it's a nice spot. There's definitely a lot of vegetation and stuff like that, trees that don't grow in this area that are just that I've only seen in this particular spot. But it's nice. It's a little paved path, and yeah, it's cool to just kind of get out and walk around. There's a lot of lizards and stuff out here. They'll scare you. They scare me sometimes. But yeah, I'm gonna walk around a little bit further. It's nice too. There's not like a ton of trash here. I'm walking up on a trash pile, but it's kind of maintained well. Don't see too much trash or anything out here. But sometimes you do, and it seems like it's a lot of people that like to fish and stuff as well. People that come out and fish, they're like leaving trash everywhere. But yeah, this is a pretty cool spot. It's been here for a long time. What's up, Calvin? I appreciate you stopping by. Jeff, hope you had a good rest of your day yesterday. Enjoyed the Halloween trick-or-treating stream. I've been seeing all the social media post of people posting their costumes, and a lot of people with like the little fishing costumes and stuff like that. A lot of people were sending me these memes or these videos of like people dressing up as like spinner baits and stuff. It's pretty funny. Hey, what's up, John Gregory? I appreciate the thumbs up and the sub. Thank you so much. Just out here in Dallas, Texas, doing a little fishing at the moment. Haven't been to, like I said, I haven't been to this spot in a very long time. Well, not a very long time, but it seems like a while. It's been at least a couple of months, and this place was had tons of hydrilla in it, and it seemed to have died off so far, or at least a good percentage of it has died off. And a lot of these places where I'm able to actually cast out now and weren't accessible. Like, this was completely covered with hydrilla for at least like 20-30 yards out, and you couldn't even fish it. But it has changed quite a bit, and wow, that was I don't know if you saw that commotion that was made in the water. I think it was a carp or a gar. But yeah, it was a pretty big fish that just swam off. But yeah, a lot of lures as well that I haven't been able to use, like a spinnerbait, was impossible to fish. I pretty much just fish soft plastic, weightless here for the longest. And that was the only way that I was able to actually catch anything with all the grass. But the water is still very clear, and like I said, sometimes I might kind of miss someone in the chat, or I might be read it a little late, because I'm watching my line so much in my lure. Sometimes you can actually see the bite before you actually feel it, so I'm doing a lot of line watching. See, like, this is what I was talking about. These trees right here, they have, some people call those like knees, like the roots that come up, like the little balls. Those don't really grow anywhere else around these areas other than here. They may have just been planted. But yeah, you don't see those like really anywhere around these areas. What's up, guy? I appreciate that, my man. Yeah, I try to just do a little fishing and stuff like that. But oh my God, look at that carp. Thing is huge. I don't think you can see it. Look at this thing. You can probably bet. You see his head? Huge carp. That thing has to be almost 20 pounds. I mean, a giant. He just took off. Look, there he goes. Look, you can see it right there. That thing is at least almost, he's I guess a teener, like 13 plus. Look, oh my goodness. Look at the size of that carp. His tail is like the size of my hand. Huge carp. This is a Bass Assassin, all vintage style, soft plastic. And I also have a chatterbait on, just a white chatterbait. just for covering the, what is it? Covering water. Just something I can just kind of move along with and not just be like out for a long time. That carp is huge. Oh my God. I know that he's not interested in this lure at all. He did look at it. That was crazy. Bro, that carp is so big. Yeah, I tossed it right in his face. He just turned. But yeah, that carp is giant. I don't think I've seen one around here that big. I think it's a grass carp. Hopefully I didn't lose signal, because my stream has a tendency to do that sometimes, and even in areas where I get somewhat good signal. The sun is setting. Yeah, there was like so much grass here last time. Somebody broke in their rod. I remember Chris from Ari's World, they called it, he mentioned it later after the stream had ended. Essential Series flipping frog. Yeah, someone's flipping a frog out here. But yeah, there used to be like a ton of grass right here. And I guess someone was fishing some type of lure or whatever, or just fishing in general. And they broke their rod. And yeah, it's just the grass is so thick. But I think the rod could have been repaired. I left it. I think someone else grabbed it. Eventually. I think the next trip that I came out, it was gone. But yeah, it's just like a ton of grass in this place. Another carp jumping. I don't know why they're so active right now. There's another spot that's really close by. I might fish it tomorrow. I doubt it though, because it's close to a church, and I don't want to pull on that property on a Sunday. Today would have been the day to fish that one. Hey, what's up, Lucy Warren? How you doing? I appreciate you stopping by. I subscribe to this channel. Good night. Munchie, what's up? Good Munchie, I appreciate you stopping by. New members video. Got a notification. My man Todd just uploaded, or Troy uploaded a video. Members only. Thank God that I think I got a gifted sub. I think from Fran dash Phoenix. I'll be blessed with the opportunity to check that one out. Some people's what am I trying to say? Memberships are easy to access from mobile, and some are not. I don't have a laptop or a PC at the moment, but I eventually will get another one. But yeah, I'll have to check it out, seeing how you can actually see if I could become members to more people's channel, even though I have been blessed with lots of gifts to people's channels from the communities. That's nice. Yeah, my foreman from work, he went deer hunting. I think he killed he got a little spike last Saturday. But yeah, he's kind of I wouldn't say convincing me, but he's kind of got me considering going deer hunting. But I lived in East Texas like for like 15 years when I was born, and never really saw any bucks. I remember seeing one really good solid buck, like a 10, 12 pointer. But recently been working out of East Texas and like Athens, Palestine area. And I've seen so many bucks recently. I'm like, man, it took me. I lived in East Texas so long and I never seen any bucks. And been out there for like 2 or 3 weeks just working, just traveling to and from work. And I'm seeing all these big, like 6, 8, 10 pointers. Like, it's crazy. And my aunt and my grandmother have some land that they like let people, I think they pay to hunt on. And I don't know, I was like, I might try that one day. I don't know. I know backstrap was my dad would always when he would kill a deer or something, he'd always say that backstrap is like the best part of the deer to eat. And I would have to agree. Venison is really good. It's unfortunate, like I was mentioning earlier, working out there, like 2 hours from, just 2 hours from here, out of Dallas. You see so much wildlife. You see wild hogs. Ran into 2 coral snakes, 2 copperheads within like spitting distance. It's just like right there, right there beside us. And what else? You just see a lot of deer, wild hogs. That's one thing about East Texas that's kind of dangerous is there's just so many like there's just so much wildlife crossing the roads and stuff out there. You see so many deer get ran over, and it's kind of unfortunate. I don't know if you're in here, Charlie, but there's like a little bump right here off this sidewalk, and I was like, I might sweep this off one day and like skate this thing just for the heck of it. Like, it doesn't, I guess, give you that much of a boost, but skaters, we always like using the smallest things to I guess to skate or whatever. I feel like it could kind of give you a boost, but yeah, I don't know. It's just the aesthetics of the whole area or whatever. Just being out in nature and skating around, it looks cool. I just scared something off. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. This place is yeah, man, I don't know, man. uh it's just changed a lot. The grass has died off. We got those cold fronts. The fish are probably just not as active as they were, or I'm not sure, like I said, where they're staged at. But there's still some grass out here. But the fish could be very lethargic with that sudden temperature drop. But you would think that they would still be biting, trying to, trying to fatten up for this winter. It might take a couple days after this crazy weather. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a great weekend. Not eating too much candy. Maybe I should just tie some candy on the hook and might have a little bit more success. What's your favorite candy? Type it in the chat. You should be hunting deer. Yeah. 53 years old, still rocking a skateboard. Nice. Yeah, I will be Ontario. Just in Ontario, Canada, my friend. Nice. The hogs in Ontario. Yeah, that's cool. That's good. Nah, well, like here in Texas, it's very common thing, I guess, for anybody to be carrying a gun. Honestly, one day I was walking down the Trinity River, and this guy just comes out of nowhere in a place he shouldn't even be hunting. He walks out with like a 12 gauge on his shoulder and like some quail. I'm like, bro, that was so sketchy. But yeah, you never know, man. There's always people carrying guns, and Texas is kind of a friendly place in a way, especially in the rural areas where I'm from. Everybody kind of knows each other, so it's not really people don't really feel like threatened or anything like that in the rural areas. I guess in the city, somebody just walking around with a gun, yeah, but no, not in the country, man. Everybody's like super chill, and I guess they say like when places like that where a lot of people have guns, people aren't as threatened. There's this place somewhere in the South where I was watching, I think it was like Vice or something. I saw some news that they said that it's kind of mandatory for you to have a gun. It's like a law in this one town or something where you have to have a gun, and it's like nobody's really afraid because if s- they know, everyone knows that they could, they're packing heat, so no one is really afraid of anybody. I guess they don't feel too threatened. They're like, oh well, chances of this person having a gun are very high. If not, then someone else around does. So it's just like almost, they say it's almost safer. I'm not sure where that was. I saw some video or something about that like years ago. But yeah, I used to go around. We used to go around as kids on four wheelers. It'd be like five or six of us just riding around with guns, and we were kids and stuff. Got in a lot of trouble shooting up people's deer camps and stuff like that. Got us in a lot of trouble. I've learned a lot of lessons as well about pointing guns at people and stuff like that. I was like, remember I was like 15 one time, and I could have shot my friend, but thank God I didn't. I think I would be traumatized to this day. My friend showed me how to use a revolver, and he showed me how to cock the gun, and you can just like pull the trigger and release it. And I'm like, oh, cool, that's cool. I can pull the trigger or I can cock it and release. I can release like the lever and not shoot it. And I pointed at my friend, me just being naive at the age of 15, and did that and then just released the trigger. And then later on, I'm pointing in the water, and I did the exact same thing, and it slipped on me, and it went off. And I'm like, man, I could have shot my friend, and that would have been bad. We're like miles away from home on these four wheelers or whatever. Everybody just got guns, and it's just like, man, I'm glad I didn't learn from an accident. But yeah, man, we just, having guns and stuff like that is in those type of areas are very common. You can't have a gun in Ontario? That's crazy. Especially with the amount of well, I'm not sure how Ontario is, but I know that it's a lot of wilderness north. It's like, I know they say a lot of people just stay kind of like, so close to the USA border, US Canada border, And I was like, I would imagine that you'd be able to have something to defend yourself from like some type of bears or something. Good luck with fishing. I go, all right, thank you so much. My man, good night, Munchie. Sorry if I missed anybody. Is that a SLX DC or just SLX? It is a SLX DC. Sorry, I'm watching my bait. The water is so clear that I do a lot of bait watching and talking as well. I just run my mouth a lot. But yeah, this is a SLX DC. I was fortunate enough to grab it off of Marketplace. It's high gear ratio, 150 HG. It's not focus. Yeah, 150 HG. But it's not a bad reel. Not bad at all. It was still like, there's still a backlash on you. I think, all right, just depending on your settings, you could I have a Abu Garcia that I could just set. It's like a black max or whatever that you can set the settings to where you don't actually even backlash that thing. No thumb. Has a good braking system in it, but I don't think it's nothing outstanding. I think maybe within the next 5-10 years or so, yeah, they'll probably have some crazy technology as far as bait casters and backlash proof. But yeah, I was interested just in the whole hype. I haven't been fishing a lot in the last 5 years or so, and I think that's really when the hype of the braking systems and the reels got popular. I'm a little late, but yeah, eventually I got one maybe like 6 months ago. Thought I had a fish. Got one like 6 months ago, and yeah, it's not a bad reel, honestly. But if you're gonna buy it brand new for the price, you could, I don't know. Other than the noise that it makes, I would recommend just getting like multiple setups. If you can get like three bait casters for the price of one of these, I would kind of go with the three of those. Get like 3 or 4 like Abu Garcia or Luz, or some Cast King bait casters. But out of curiosity, it's hard not to want to get one, especially I looked around for a while. I wasn't looking to spend more than 150 on one, with them being 100 or like 250. I got lucky. This kid, he was just like, I don't even fish anymore, and I grabbed one for like 100. Oh, you never use a bait caster? Spinning reel, man, nice. Yeah, they're not bad, honestly. They're good for heavier lures, and they're good for heavier lures and I guess heavier line. But as far as having a compact reel, because I know you can put like big heavy braid on a spinning reel, but God, I can't. I don't know. It's just something about these things, the bait casters that are convenient. Yeah, man, I don't know what the deal is. This weather has really turned these fish off, I think. Speaking of, but yeah, I got this. This is a Sugaling. It's a Japanese, or I think Chinese baitcaster. It's kind of a replica of a 13s fishing baitcaster, and it actually works pretty good. I was looking it up before I made the purchase, and there's a video on it. It's called it's a Sougayling, Souygaylin, off of Amazon. I got it for it came with a discount. It was like 30 something dollars. And there's a guy on the YouTube that made a video saying that it casts just as good, if not better, than a $250 SLX DC. He did a lot of tests. He's like out in a baseball field or a football field doing like casting. He's like marking all the casts and stuff like that. But a pretty interesting video, but it pretty much just lets you know that for the price you can get you could get 8 of these, or 8 of those Sougaylings for the price of one of these. And it's like, if you're looking for quantity, it's there. And you will have you could lose it. You could be out fishing in a kayak or whatever, flip the kayak, lose that or whatever, and still be, still be good. You'll have like 7 more or 6 more at the house. One thing about me is I don't like high quality things sometimes, because I hate losing things or whatever. I don't like really, if I had the money, I wouldn't probably buy expensive cars or anything like that, just because people could just crash into it or just disrespectfully, just key it or something. I don't know. I don't buy expensive shoes just because they're going to get dirty or whatever, or just stuff like that. But yeah, I prefer not to have anything like, or even phones. Like, I had an iPhone 7 before I bought this iPhone 15. What is it? 16, 15? Yeah, I had an iPhone 7 just because of the simple fact that I didn't want a $1,000 phone and just for it to break on me or whatever. Like, as long as I can make my phone calls and texts and watch a couple of videos, I'm good. What's up, Neil Bart? Smallies? I wish. I need to go north to catch some smallmouth. But I'm going for largemouth at the moment. Some largemouth would be nice. Or smallies. I've never caught a smallmouth, I don't think. I tried at Lake Castaic in California, I was just fishing, and I was hoping that I could catch a smallmouth or something. I think they have them there. I've never even fished this spot right here because there was just so much grass. Like I said, the grass was out like 20, 30 yards past this shoreline, and I haven't even been able to fish this. But it's interesting that my spinnerbait's not spinning. There it goes. It's interesting that I can fish it now in so little amount of a time. Two months ago, I couldn't even fish this area. I'm trying to like rush and stuff. Yeah, largemouth. I'm fishing for largemouth. Biggest smallmouth, my biggest smallmouth was 8.25 pounds on Lake Ontario. That's a giant in my book. 8 pound smallmouth. They're so stout. They're like so firm, and they just seem like they're just full of muscle. So I know that they fight very hard and aggressively. I know that that 8 pounder probably on a spinning rod, depending on how heavy it is, probably felt like a monster, like a big northern pike or something. But yeah, it's just interesting to even cast out here because, like I said, this place has changed so much in the last 2 months that it's wild. I haven't even fished in this area ever. I don't think. I'm gonna they have this place called Uncle Jim's Worm Farm, and they sell like worms for compost, and you can order worms up to like from like 50 to 5,000 worms if you want. And I kind of want to come out and throw some out in some of these areas that I spot fish, just to kind of get back to these areas. So weird. Like, my car is parked on the other side of this lake, and it's a completely empty parking lot, and there's someone parked right next to my car. Like, how strange is that? There's a whole empty parking lot, but you decided to like park right beside me. But anyways, yeah, I wanted to toss in like, what is it, shiners, like minnows, so they can maybe reproduce and give these other fish more like another food source, for temporary food source. Spiderweb. Give them another temporary food source. But someone mentioned that I could get in trouble for doing that, releasing a non-native species in these waters. Like, I don't think it would be a problem, but I don't know. But I think if I did worms, just kind of gradually throw them in every once in a while, wouldn't hurt. This dealership didn't used to be here. It's kind of unfortunate that they put it like right here, but it's just a part of a developing society, I guess. Sorry if I'm missing anybody in the chat. Biggest largemouth was 6 pounds. Seen a lot bigger largemouth caught. Interesting. Yeah, that's not bad, especially for Canada. I would have to say the northern strand. I caught a 7 pound out at the lake where I was staying over like the past couple weeks. It's called Lake Palestine in East Texas. Caught a 7 pounder out there, and that's been my biggest bass so far. Nothing over 10 pounds, that's for sure. But hopefully I'll be able to, now that I'm fishing a lot more, hopefully I can break that, my PB sometime. If not, then I'm cool with it. I'm not, like some people say, like the deer hunters, a lot of people are like rack hunters. They're always just looking for the deers with like the big racks or whatever. And I'm like, my boss is like, man, I hunt for meat. Like, I'm not just out there hunting for a trophy. Same with fishing. Like, I'm not always like just looking for areas or whatever that trophy bass lurk or whatever. Couple 3 pounders is good enough for me. But I don't mind catching a giant, honestly. But if I don't, I'm not upset about it. What's up, Troy? I saw you in the chat, but I was just talking with this guy, or talking with my man. Good night. running my mouth about my personal best. I think I have heard of that worm farm. Yeah, that oh, I wasn't sure if something my bait had a wake behind it or if there was a fish chasing it. Uh yeah, Uncle Jim's worm farm. I think it's for compost worms. But yeah, I was thinking about ordering like 150 or 500 is what I was aiming for, I think, and it's like $50. So yeah, there's like a few spots that I like to fish, like I said, in close by, and I think a fish was chasing it. Um, there's a few spots that I like to fish, and I could just, over maybe a couple weeks period, just drop, a few in the water and just kind of give back to the spots or whatever that I do fish. Wish I could provide a permanent resource, something that would just always reproduce and continuously reproduce, but might come up with something sometime. Maybe just like throw in some bluegill, because like, especially like this spot, it's a really nice spot that has potential, but there's not like no one's putting, there's no maintenance at the place. There's no stocking or anything. Hey Sharon, hope you're having a good day. I'm talking to my friend here. Good night, Munchie from Ontario. Go Blue Jays. Yes, it's so funny. I bought a Blue Jays hat like 3 months ago, and just because I like the hat, and they just so happen to end up going to the World Series. I'm like, oh man, that's crazy. And my neighbor was like, did you know something that I guess no one else did? I'm like, no, I don't even watch baseball really, but I just so happened to grab that Blue Jays hat. And yeah, I'm rooting for them. I lived in Los Angeles for 8 years. And I've heard about how negative and crazy some of the fans could be there. So yeah, I'm going for the Blue Jays. Like, I hope they win. Plus, Los Angeles, they have enough money for that city as it is. It's like it'd be nice for. I guess they said that it would help the economy up in Canada as well a lot. This lake is so clear. It's insane. Look there. Oh, that's a turtle. I thought that was I thought it was another carp. But yeah, sorry if I missed anybody in the chat. I'm just like get caught up in responding to one question or whatever, and trying to catch something, which is I haven't had one bite all day, which is insane. Seeing turtles though, and a few carp. But yeah, I feel like I missed something. I saw you say something before the worms, Troy. Let's see. Yes, it is some nice water. This place, it looks, I don't know how the quality looks on your end, but man, it so glass calm and stuff. The water is really nice right now. This is a spot that I was fishing that had like tons of hydrilla in it, and there's not much grass in it anymore. It seemed like it died off, and I'm not sure how if someone came and did some maintenance on this place, or what is it? Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, but hopefully it didn't kill out the fish in this place. But yeah, there's like hardly any hydrilla in it anymore. But it's been a couple months, and there's so much more access. Like there's a lot of spots that I've seen that I haven't even been able to fish or walk down to. It's kind of strange. But yeah, hopefully if they did something and it didn't kill off the fish or whatever, or the grass could have just naturally died and sunk to the bottom. I thought I had a bite, but I ran into a piece of grass. Yeah, I have to take my phone, or I guess I can adjust the brightness. Yeah, all these fall off trees. Yeah, that's for sure. The weather is definitely about to be changing. Looks like a mirror. Interesting. Yeah, it definitely, it's very calm out. I was like, it would be a good day for the kayak, but I didn't have it in my car and I didn't feel like loading it up. But yeah, I'm glad that the quality looks decent. The quality was really good in your live too as well, Troy. I was like, man, I don't know if he's like using his Wi-Fi from his truck or something, but yeah, it was like really good quality on your stream. It was really hard to see the rain, but I can understand that because when it was raining here one day and I was fishing, it didn't look bad at all. But yeah, it was kind of hard to see the rain in your live. But I believe you though. Yeah, I'm really surprised that I haven't gotten a bite. But yeah, I might lose my bait right here. Got it back. Yeah, I'm really surprised I haven't gotten a bite. But like I said, the weather and conditions of this spot have changed a lot. Got a flock of like 4 geese. Probably shouldn't be looking up with my mouth wide open. You guys will hear me choking. Like, what happened? Let's see. But yeah, fishing, not catching. Yo, I have a good signal here there. Oh, nice. Yeah, the quality of the stream looks very well, and I think sometimes when you have a better quality stream, you can potentially get a lot better views. We've had ice in Canada. Interesting. Lots of people making money selling tickets. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, man. Like, I was hoping they just go ahead and win. They just made it. I guess what was it? Went ahead and won in Los Angeles when they were there. I was watching and I saw that there was like 2 home runs in like the first inning. It seemed like the first 40 seconds of the game, there was 2 home runs, and I was like, well, hopefully they just go ahead and wrap it up here. But I think they still needed another win in Ontario. But not sure, honestly, how many they need to be on top. But I guess it's tied 3-3 at the moment. But yeah, I can't believe I haven't gotten at least 1 strike today. But like I said, this spot has changed a lot since the last time I was here. There's nowhere for these fish to just hide. They can't just hide anywhere. I got some hydrilla at that time. I'm gonna go out in the opening over here to the left, and I'm trying to find my lure and my line. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go out to the opening, I guess, and make a few more casts and go ahead and wrap it up. But yeah, I appreciate everyone for stopping by, and hope everyone continues to have a wonderful weekend. I don't know why it's easier for me to read my chat when during the day. It seems like the further at night, the later in the day that it gets, I have to raise my phone up to my face. I could try the light, which it doesn't make much difference other than on my hands. But yeah, I'm gonna just make a couple more casts here and call it a day. Fishing, not catching, don't have a boomstick. Dad, I don't have a boomstick. Last time I tried the live stream and the rain was effective. Oh yeah, it was affecting the touchscreen and trying to report a channel, so I didn't like the live stream in the rain. Yeah, same. That was happening to me a lot. Now that you you mention it. Yes. Yeah, go Blue Jays. Yeah, that was happening to me a lot as well. It was like I uh I couldn't scroll up to see anything. Or if I did, or if I try to give someone a mod, I'd end up blocking or put them in timeout. Yeah, now that you mention it, that was pretty hectic. It's almost like you needed like a cover for you need a cover for your phone screen or whatever, but even your fingers alone, if they get wet, it can be kind of hectic. But I guess if you're making a video, it wouldn't be so bad. But yeah, live streaming is not so good in the rain. True that. Seems like the trees are a little bit more green on the live stream than they are in real life. Seems like the quality is better on the camera. I can kind of see the green a little bit better on that tree. He never made a video. Well, yeah, you should definitely consider it. It's always something to maybe like, I don't know, you can look back on one day and or be able to share with friends and family. And yeah, I wouldn't look down on it or be afraid to try it or whatever. I would recommend anyone creating content, even if it's not for social media or whatever. It's kind of like just having, just like a photo book, but so easy to get good quality videos and stuff now that, yeah, I would highly recommend making some type of videos and stuff like that, even if it's just for yourself, or it might not even. There was a song that I recently heard. It was like a drum and bass song, and the hook, it was like, it might not be profitable, but it will satisfy your soul. And yeah, there's not saying that other people are not good to watch, but it's always good to have, create something yourself, and so you can enjoy it yourself, because there's people that are out there that, to skateboard, do fishing, and whatever, even cooking videos, but whatever type of content, deer hunting, you seeing your own stuff that you created is like, I don't know, it's just nice to be able to witness it, and like, oh dang, I put this together, I made this, doing your little editing or whatever. And yeah, it's always nice to do stuff like that. I have to say, you won't be satisfied, or you won't be upset with the outcome, and you get better with it at time, for sure. uh it's not always the best at the beginning, I'm still in the process of trying to like make my content good or whatever. I don't have the best spots to even fish to make good content, or I don't travel as much as I would like to, but I have a few staples to kind of keep me going and stuff like that, and have ideas that I guess I could create. But yeah, there's always room for you to create, and I would highly recommend it to any and everyone, regardless of your niche or whatever type of content or videos you'd like to create it for yourself. But yeah, that's the way I kind of look at it for my videos, like or my content. This guy was like, yeah, it may not be profitable, but satisfy your soul. And I'm like, just being out here, I haven't caught one fish today, haven't even got one bite, but I could be at home watching a video and it's not near as satisfying. I could watch somebody catch the world record bass at home, and me maybe just catching one fish or getting a bite could be more satisfying personally than watching that, depending on, I don't know, how I'm feeling. Because as of today, I kind of needed to get out and do something like this. I've just been working a lot and haven't had the opportunity to do anything other than work and just sit in a hotel. 53 still crying like a baby. Nah, I wouldn't you're good. I wouldn't say that's crying. It is a lot of fun. Yes, it can be a lot of fun, and just having something to look back at, like 5 years from now, whatever, making your videos, like at the time. And times change, and something you might see kind of not as pleasing now, it could be the funniest could be the funniest thing that I don't know, you've ever created now, or you've ever created in the future. Like, oh wow, this video was actually funny, like the video that you were trying. I think I can't remember if it was Berry. He said try mayonnaise with the vanilla wafers or something. I thought that was so funny. I was like, Berry has some explaining to do. But it was like mayonnaise and vanilla wafers or something. I thought that was so funny. But yeah, you watch that, 10 years from now, I'm like, what? What was he recommending me to do? Over pets and people? I don't know if you're just from social media, but I almost enjoy watching animal videos more than I do people on social media nowadays. Like, I have a couple cats, and everybody in the community, kind of like our YouTube circle, everyone has pets, and I think they have an idea of what it's like to own and have a pet. Those lights look like orbs or something in the lake. But yeah, it was Barry. That was hilarious. But yeah, I almost enjoy watching pet videos than I do some, like, as far as like what is it, Facebook and Instagram. Like, I almost enjoy watching the pet videos because they seem to be, especially the ones where you see people, they're like saving other animals or like doing good things, and you're like, wow, this this is pet has like more heart than some people. And it's crazy, and it never fails that someone in the comments saying, this is why I like pets more than humans. It's hilarious. Most of YouTube community has pets. Yes, 100%. I'm normal people like you. Yeah, I don't know, it's just a bond with like nature or whatever. Like, I'm more of a nature person than like the material world. And a lot of those people that are materialistic seem like to be the main ones that are like on not necessarily the main ones, but a lot of them are like on the social media, and just kind of like the materialistic people, the drama people that are like love the fighting, the arguing, and stuff like that. And like, I'm like, geez, I just rather watch an underwater cam of of some fishing or something, or watch the British guy that makes the wildlife videos or whatever. I can't think of his name. I always forget it, but he has like that one of a kind British voice that makes the wildlife videos. Super cool dude. I watch those sometimes. Yeah, I'm glad you have one. Well, I have two cats, and I can't imagine not having them. I've had them since like 2019, and I'm very thankful for my little pets. Yeah, I stay away from the drama as well. It's easy to focus on it, and but yeah, I definitely try to stay away from it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. It's 7:11 here in Texas. I hope everyone continues to have a wonderful weekend. And yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, probably head back to the house, relax, and try to enjoy my Sunday morning. I might be out in the kayak tomorrow, but yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. Take care, and thanks for stopping by. Stay safe, and see you on the next one. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.